Hi guys. So today I am doing a quick video on progress. Today is my birthday, and I have, I guess, thought about the progress that I have made in the previous year. I think most people think about their birthday and they either get excited because they're a year older and they can do more things, or they realize how much time they've wasted, or those types of things, or how grateful they are for all the people they have in their life and their accomplishments and all those kinds of things. So there are all different types of ways, I guess, people deal with turning older, getting older, and I think for me, I like to look at the fact that a birthday creates new beginnings, it creates new challenges. It gets us to think back on the year that's passed. What have we done? What have we achieved? How have we grown? How have we made progress? Who do we value? Have we shown that, So I guess all of those things come up, and I think about it and I go, what does progress mean to you? Because I know progress to me is very different now than it used to be. And I had someone ask me about that, about my condition and about how I used to behave and how I behave now and how I became the way that I am. And I thought about it and I thought it's really hard to get in the mindset of the person who you are no longer. It's really difficult. Like, you can say, I understand what it's like to be depressed or have depression because I have before. But you're no longer depressed, right? So if you are no longer depressed, then you're no longer in that, it's not so close, like it's far away. You can kind of go, well, it felt really sad, and it was hard to do things. But if you're currently depressed, it's a completely different idea. Like, you can say, well, to make myself feel better, I go for a walk, or I eat healthy, or I, lay in bed and watch movies that I like, or whichever it is, because you're currently there. You're currently fighting that battle. So sometimes we can be past those battles, and it can be really hard to even see how much progress we've made, or it can be hard to identify with the feelings that person or the struggles that person's going through, because we're past that. We've forgotten about it. We have our own things that we do now to fix the struggles that come up. There are processes that we use. Like, I use CBT, I use meditation mindfulness, I use ACT, I use DBT. I talk to friends, I talk to family, I use music, I try pretty much anything that will work for me in that moment. But reducing the impact that I make on other people from my bad moods or bad behaviors is a big one for me. I really try to do that. So I think progress for me now is about reducing the impacts that I make on people, like I just said, but also making sure I repair. I think that is the most important thing. Like, we all have relationships in our life, whether it be with our children, with our parents, with our loved ones, with our partners, with our work colleagues. Perhaps they're all different types of relationships, right? And we want different things out of them. But if we're not getting closure, if we're not repairing the damage that we're making, because we all do damage our relationships in some way, shape or form, and that can be because we've said something, we've done something, we haven't showed up on time, or we've missed a few days from work because we were sick. That's damaging the reliability or the consistency that employer has for you. All of these different things, right? So how do we make progress? Well, think about the way that you used to be. For me, I used to swear a lot when I was angry. I would swear and I would carry on and I would call people names and it would be all their fault. You made me feel this way, instead of acknowledging the fact that these are my feelings. These are mine. Nobody can put them in me. They are mine. They are in me. And I can choose how they affect me, what I say is true, what I let damage me. And I can also choose to analyze what has triggered me, because it's my history that's triggered me. So I think that this is something that we need to understand. This is going to take time, and progress obviously can be quick. You can say, well, my small goals are, I want to lose some weight, and You might be really excited when you lose 1 kilo. You might be really excited when you change your diet so you start having less chocolate. That might be progress for you. But there might be another person who says, progress is when I lose those 30 kilos. Well, progress is not just what we can see. It's what we know to be true. We know that before, we would lash out and we would say, you're this kind of person. And now we're the kind of person that might say, I'm going to pause before I say you're this kind of person. Or it might be, look, I'm feeling really triggered right now. I'm going to step away from this so I don't say you're this kind of person. So there are all different ways we can make progress, whether it be repairing, whether it be being accountable for our behavior, whether it be not using drugs and alcohol anymore, whether it be reducing how much we're using, whether it be, not hanging out with those people that were bad influences on us, finishing our courses and study and research, even starting. Sometimes people go, oh, but you just started a course and quit. Well, I'd been wanting to do this for the longest time and I never even started. So, it's progress. That's progress. And people think, oh, failures are failures. They're not progress. Well, it depends. What did you learn? Did you make any progress mentally, physically in your life? Have you made any changes since then? I think determining what you consider to be progress is a good thing, because then you can analyze whether you're being too hard on yourself or other people. And also, look at the people in your life. Have they made progress, and have you let them know? I had a friend say to me, this is something that you said several years ago, and it was quite unfortunate. It was really unfortunate to think that I would have ever said that. And it was something about not being happy if my daughter chose a certain way to live. Anyway, she said I was a bit disappointed. And I was like, whoa, I don't remember saying that. But the thing is, I was accountable and I was like, I don't think that way now. I love my daughter no matter what. She can be whoever, whatever. She can like whoever. She can do whatever. I love her. I will support her and respect her and treat her like I treat any other human being I love and adore. And that is the way that I feel now. But back then I was in a bit of a different mind frame. And that's to say I have made a huge change in accepting other people's wants and needs, and respecting the fact that that's their right. So I guess that's something to think on. What progress have you made? If it's your birthday coming up, think about having a new beginning. we get so many chances to have new beginnings. We get New Year's, we get birthdays, we get whenever we want. We can do it whenever we want. So focus on growth and repair, and looking at progress in yourself and others, and pat yourself on the back. I really want to make that clear, because sometimes we're totally focused on the problems and we're chasing it and we're looking for where's the next issue I need to solve, when in actual fact we've forgotten to say, oh, you made progress. Congratulations, me. Okay, all right, bye guys.